Hello, YouTube viewers and PlayStation Network members. Welcome to Let's Play This Game If We Really Want to, that is. Hello, YouTube viewers and PlayStation Network members. Welcome to another edition of Let's Play This Game If We Really Want to, that is live stream, chat stream. Where I'm basically going to talk about things, I basically thought about doing a live stream game review of a game I have on my Nintendo Classic that I modded onto my Nintendo Classic. And I kind of figured, let me do a review on that. I really don't want to load up the game, but I basically will do a review eventually on that game. Of course, I will definitely do a game review on that and stuff like that, because the one thing I basically got to say about the Knight Rider game for the Nintendo is it's crappy and stuff like that. Like when I was a kid, I grew up watching Knight Rider, the TV series and stuff like that. I even got the the diecast cars on my shelf here. I got Car, which is right here, and I got Kit, and hell, I even got the Time Machine from Back to the Future. And you're probably wondering, John 11, what's with the coat? It's like really cold in my apartment, and yes, I'm dusting off my Kit car. It's like really dusty. Check out the diecast. The one thing I basically got to say about this is, eventually I'm going to get the bigger size version of these, of Car and this is Kit, of course. We need help. There's another version of Kit, which was in the final series, final season of the series, they amped up Kit's capabilities and basically put him in super pursuit mode. And then, of course, there was the not so good Knight Rider series that didn't do so well. That only came up for one season and everything. The one thing I could basically say, when I basically saw that one, I basically saw, if anybody basically seen the Knight Rider 2008 series and everything, that series basically could have been a little better if they hadn't screwed up a certain character. But the one thing, there were some voices that were in the series couldn't do the voice acting for the new. Okay, let me just get down to it. This one, now the one thing I'm going to basically say about Car is this is probably the first season's Car, because the Car basically had like a yellowish light, and I don't think you can basically see. It's like yellow, and this is Kit, like yellow and Car had the yellow light and Kit had the red and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, beautiful. I shaved my head. If you're basically watching, and stuff like that. Oh my God. I got like a. But I basically the reason why I'm going into this into this topic is I was watching Knight Rider on Pluto TV. Yes, Pluto TV has Knight Rider playing from 1 in the morning to 6 or 7 in the morning, I believe, possibly. If you basically watch Pluto TV and everything like that. The one thing I basically have to say is that they basically came up with a diecast medal of Car from the newer Knight Rider series. The reason why I basically shaved. Let me just answer Stacy's question, even though she's not in the chat and everything. The reason why I basically shaved my head is what I tried to do is I tried to buzz like the sides here to like to make it even, and I just literally screwed up on on doing that. So I said because it didn't look even on the side, so I said screw it. Let me just shave my head bald again. And so that not the best things to do, especially around this time of year, especially when it's cold. Okay, back to the Knight Rider topic. The one thing I'd briefly say about the Knight Rider series, the 2008 series of Knight Rider, is the reason why they didn't do so well is because, you got Val Kilmer doing the voice of Kit, which is not bad, and everything, because Val Kilmer's not looking so good these days. If you basically saw in Top Gun Maverick, where he can't hardly talk. Because it's so now the one thing though is and not only that there's another Knight Rider series that bombed back in the day, in the early 90s. There's a series called Team Knight Rider, which basically had all these different vehicles that talked like Kit. But the one thing though is that that series literally sucked badly. I would not collect that one at all. I would not collect that series at all. Let me just put Kit and Car back on the shelf here. I'm going to put Kit and Car back up here. Now, the one thing I can basically say is the Knight Rider series back in the day in the 90s, and of course, back in the early 80s or early 90s, I believe, there was a movie called Knight Rider 2000, which basically had, you had David Hasselhoff playing, reliving his character as Michael Knight and stuff like that, and you had Edward Mulhare, which plays Devon, who of course eventually died, and stuff like that. I can solve that. But the one thing though is, the one thing I gotta actually say is, why didn't they have Bonnie in the Knight Rider 2000 movie and stuff like that? And it would have been good to basically see some old characters in the original, in the new 2000 version of Knight Rider. Like, we know that Devon can't exist because he's passed away. He died in in Knight Rider 2000 and some of that, But I basically recommend watching Knight Rider 2000 and some of that. It's very very much what, not only that, a character from the X-Files plays in that movie too, and some of that, which is pretty cool. There's a movie actor from Star Trek, which was Scotty. He played in in that movie too, and everything. He accidentally gets stunned by something when they basically were testing Kit's compatibilities and stuff like that. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I got some lemon water. Had to dump out the lemons that were in the water for, because they were in there for quite a while, and it was time to take them out. And so with that. Okay, now, back to the topic of the hour, and stuff like that, which I'm basically going to talk about it for at least an hour or so, and then I'm going to end stream. I would love to play the other Knight Rider games, like the PC version. I would like to play. The PC version of the Knight Rider game I would love to play, which is like really cool. One game in particular I want to get for my PlayStation 2, but it's like very hard and very rare to get for the PlayStation 2 is Knight Rider 2, which which basically came out for the PlayStation 2, but not here in America though, which is really funny. Now the guy did. When I was a kid growing up, I watched Knight Rider series like I was talking about earlier. The music's like really good because it was done by Stu Phillips, and what's his name? I can basically check it on my phone. It's a little unprofessional to basically do that while I'm on my phone and everything and stuff like that, Don Peak, and also I believe not only did Don Peak basically do the music, also I believe he's got to be here somewhere. Stu Phillips, Stu Phillips and Don Peak basically did the music for the Knight Rider series, which was like really good. Then you got the newer version, which I've usually got to say the opening theme for it is a little different. For the 2008 version and everything. Now, the one thing I'm going to actually say is about the Knight Rider 2008 series, which the movie premiered, the series premiered in 2008, and 2008 is when it premiered in the wintertime, like around February. The movie premiered on Channel 4. It was like a movie premiere. It had David Hasselhoff as Witchwood's father and stuff like that. It's like a really good series. It's really sad that it only lasted one season. And that noise you hear in the background is my heater kicking in, thank God. But it's still cold in here, a little bit. Now, the one thing I have to say is the music. When you have like good music, like I would love to play the music for the series, but the one thing is I might get copyrighted, so I'm not gonna play the music. But the old edition of Knight Rider basically had a good beat to it and everything. And when I was a little kid, I kid you not on this, probably we all did this as kids, but me in particular, when I was as a kid, I used to march to it because it was like so witchcraft. Like one man can make a difference and stuff like that, and everything, which was pretty cool. I never saw the first episode until I got the Knight Rider season 1 and stuff like that, and I basically checked out almost all the episodes on season 1, and some of the I didn't know how Michael Knight became Michael Knight, and then there was you got to see from the very first season to the end of the season, which is there's like 4 seasons of Knight Rider, the original Knight Rider, and stuff like that, and there was 4 seasons of Knight Rider, kid you not. The one thing I can actually say is, Kit basically went through a lot of dramatic changes, which is pretty cool. First, he was like a big block, flashing on and off when he talked, and then the little sound bars and stuff like that eventually down the road in the series and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I mean, I basically saw the first season of Knight Rider when I originally I ended up buying the Knight Rider series after Hurricane Sandy, because Hurricane Sandy destroyed everything of mine. But enough of that. But I got rebought the original Knight Rider, and then of course I got the Blu-ray versions of Knight Rider, which don't have special features on it like the DVD version has, and stuff like that, because it has like blueprints of the kit car and stuff like that. If you ever try to make like and that's another thing. A lot of people have tried to duplicate. I would love to actually see somebody make a Trans Am exactly like KITT, or like a Trans Am like KITT with compatibilities of human, saving, preserving human life. And the guy did. It would give you someone to talk to a little bit, which in the series. You basically saw some of the characters in the series respond to when KITT talked. They're like, "Wow, a talking car!" That was amazing. Back in the '80s and stuff like that, cars never talked and everything. And when you bring like a talking car and everything, it's like, whoa. Now, when the Knight Rider 2008 series came out, everybody's like, okay, talking car, nothing new. But this car basically, the 2008 version of Knight Rider, I blew my mind when I basically saw it. I basically saw the whole first season. I was like so hyped for it to have another season. I'm like, no second season, because either didn't do so good in the ratings, or it just like. Either way, I still think it was a good series and everything, because they oofed KITT's abilities and stuff like that. Like, not only could he talk and go into super pursuit mode and all this other stuff, he was like a different version car. He wasn't the Trans Am that he used to be, and now you got him in this Mustang kind of car, kind of like a muscle car. Which had a Cobra on it, which was pretty cool. And not only could he basically, again, mind-blowing, because KITT's compatibilities were like, back in the 80s. They put him in pursuit mode, where he could go super quick. And then they put super pursuit mode, which he basically transformed, again, the 2008 version just blew my mind when I saw it. I was really hoping it would have at least had the same amount of seasons like the original, like 4 seasons at least. But the one thing though is it didn't do so well in the ratings or whatever the possibility of why it basically got canceled is beyond me. I still think it would have been a good series. But back to the topic. The reason why I basically say the 2008 version is good, because KITT basically could transform from the car that he was at to pretty much a truck. He could change his color. It was so awesome. Like he could basically change. He even this is probably the one thing that turned me off a little bit. And if you could basically find the toy and some of that, like a Transformer figure, and I kid you not, Hasbro basically made a Transformer kit car, that transforms into an Autobot and stuff like that. Which, but the one thing that was, I think what probably made people turn off against the Knight Rider 2008 version is stating the fact that they had, what's his name, that did the voice of Optimus Prime, doing an evil version of Car of the of the evil kid car, and things are like just like went out. Like this is close to when the series was going to end. Like you only basically saw the transformation from Kit and Car transforming into these giant robot things and stuff like that. I was like, now the one thing I gotta actually say when I basically first began this this stream, the Knight Rider series games, like I was going into before I jumped into another topic of the series, the Knight Rider game for Nintendo, I would like I'm gonna do a review on it eventually. I'm basically gonna do that. I'm thinking, I'm gonna probably do it. I really don't want to play the game because it really sucks. I tried playing it. Just to be honest with you guys, I might probably not do a review on it because the game was like so bad for Nintendo. I would have preferred. This is my ritual. I would have preferred to play or do a review on Spy Hunter, which brings me to another. That's another interesting car. That's pretty cool. The Spy Hunter car, back in the day, basically was awesome. The Kai-Tak, I think, if you basically think about it, if you play Spy Hunter, when you begin, there's a semi that stops on the side of the road and lets out the Spy Hunter car out, and you hear the Peter Gunn theme playing. That's when you basically are like, which car? Now, believe it or not, I'm not sure if it's possible. There could have been a Knight Rider arcade game, possibly, which would have been awesome. Something like that, where you're playing as Kit, you feel like Michael Knight and stuff like that. Because Spy Hunter basically had a steering wheel and everything, like the whole with the buttons on it. You had the sleek, you had missiles, which was awesome, which made it feel a lot like Knight Rider when you're playing it. And stuff like that. That's a game I would love to see come back on PlayStation. Is Spy Hunter. Because Spy Hunter was a good game way back when, and in the arcades it did really well. Then it came onto the Nintendo the Nintendo system, and what's up, man? Poopster. Like, what's up, poop? And so with that, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Basically talking about classic games and Knight Rider and so on. Basically it's just mostly Knight Rider and Spy Hunter and everything. That's it. Yeah, that's the thing. Spy Hunter basically went from Nintendo. Then there was Super Spy Hunter. There was remakes of it. Then there was like Spy Hunter was like really, 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 really good. And hello, Eileen. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. The one thing I basically got to say is, growing up as a kid, my favorite show was Knight Rider and everything. And when I played Knight Rider, I felt like I kid you not when I basically say this, somewhere. No, Knight Rider, no. Spy Hunter was for Nintendo. They never made a Spy Hunter for the Atari. Never, no. If they did, the graphics were probably really shitty, and stuff like that. But they made it for the for the regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo. Then it went from. I'm not sure if they basically made it for PlayStation. Probably not. No, they made it for PlayStation 2, which the graphics were pretty cool. You basically had all these awesome I basically had Spy Hunter 1, 2, the third one where you basically get to actually play as the driver, which was where we were introduced to having The Rock play a hero character in a game. and stuff like that, which was pretty cool. That was also a PlayStation 2 game. The one thing though is I got to that Midway Games basically and the Kaite was produced by Midway. Yes, Midway Games, the actual company that brought you the Mortal Kombat series. Yeah, but the one thing they basically had to bring that game back. I mean, I don't know if it was I don't know if it was on Atari, but let me do my research and stuff like that for a quick minute. While we're on here, and while we're on the topic, because I don't like arguing with my viewers. If they're right, they're right. If they're wrong, I like to. Games. Let's see. I'm checking out the Wikipedia. Eileen, I apologize. You are right. For the Atari 2600, yes, and the Atari 8-bit, but I only played this, the Nintendo version. And then there was a Nintendo version. And then of course, they went from ColecoVision. Oh my God! The very first Nintendo version. The very first Nintendo, as I call it, ColecoVision. Midway. God. I feel like I got a hairball. Let's see. Spy Hunter was introduced, included in Midway Arcade Greatest Hits Volume 1. Nintendo 64, Midway Arcade Treasures, a 2003 completion of the game available for GameCube, PlayStation 2, Xbox, and Microsoft Windows. Midway Arcade Treasures Extended, played from PlayStation Portable, Midway Arcade Origins for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, which I basically didn't know that they basically had. Excuse me, people. Yeah, excuse me. I mean, the one thing I can actually say is the film edition of, in summer of 2003, Universal Pictures, blah, 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 game, Spy Hunter Midway Games from September, Universal signed actor Dwayne Johnson to the, which blah, 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 blah. Believe it or not, basically played, the character and everything of the actual character, the actor, of The Rock. Yeah, that's the only one I don't have. I had Midway Arcade Treasures 1 and 2 for PlayStation 2, but I don't. I don't have. I had them for the PlayStation 2, and then Hurricane Sandy just literally destroyed all my collection and everything. All my games got destroyed in 2012, and I'm just about ready to get another drink. But the one thing is, it's not going to be water; it's going to be juice. Midway Arcade Treasures had tons of Midway games on it. One of them even had the Mortal Kombat games. I think that could have been the the one for the Portal, the PlayStation PSP, and stuff like that. I got the PlayStation Vita now because my PlayStation Portal, not my PlayStation Portal, my PSP basically broke. And yeah, again, originally, that's another thing we could basically go into topic is systems and stuff like that. Um, Now, I basically grew up the first system I grew up playing was Atari. I had like a couple of games like I had the Atari, the Coleco, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Saturn, PlayStation 2, which I still have the PlayStation 2. It's just put away somewhere and stuff like that. And now I got the PlayStation 5, 4, 3. I got the classics and stuff like that, which I can mod it. Yeah, I got modding a system is like really hard these days because now it's like even hard to find a website to take the game and just use the high cheat thing to mod your PlayStation or Sega Genesis Mini and stuff like that. And I can now the one thing I basically came across is a website that basically had the blue thing, the blue stick, like for the PlayStation system, the website got taken down completely. It's seized by whatever because they broke the law and everything, and stuff like that. But like whoever got it, they lucked out on getting a good whatchamacallit. But it's like there's their day basically do that. But now the one thing I could actually say is the games I have for I had Alien versus Predator for the PlayStation 2, where you could basically play as the Marines. You could play as the alien. It was like a strategic type game, and everything, where you could basically play as either three main characters and stuff like that. Now, of course, I got the PlayStation 3 version of Alien vs. Predator, where you can play as either three characters: the Marines, the Alien, the Predator, which is pretty cool, and everything, because you got all these cool things you're playing. But it's like a first-person perspective and everything. A little bit like what the Atari Jaguar did back in the day, in the I think 90s, 80s. Late 80s or whatever, and stuff like that. But like I said before, during this stream, I would love to see them bring back Spy Hunter and everything for PlayStation 4 or 5 or whatever, like remastered, like make the graphics even better than what it was before and stuff like that. On my PlayStation 5, I had, if you basically have seen me live stream, oh my god, I got like, my veins are popping out of my head. Either I'm doing too much thinking or my brain's trying to break out of my skull. I basically had Silent Hill 2 remake, and of course there's another game that came out that I had for, which I actually have it for the PlayStation. I actually have it for the PlayStation 1, which I could play on my PlayStation 2, which is pretty cool. Or on my PlayStation 3, I believe I could play it, which I also got a PlayStation 2 game, PlayStation 1 version of it. But the one thing I had the PlayStation 2 version of the game, and I'm talking about Soul Reaver, which was pretty cool. You're playing at this three-fingered vampire, which was like so cool, named Raziel. The story goes like this: you basically go from the beginning, the storyline, which is Legacy of Kain, and everything, and then the Legacy of Kain series. Then it goes into the Soul Reaver series, then Blood Omen. I can't tell you, whatever series you basically play will blow your mind if you basically everybody grew up playing Zelda. Like me, I never got to actually beating both quests of Legend of Zelda for the Nintendo, but that would have been cool. The basically, the one thing though is I beat the Super Nintendo version of it for both. I think for the SNES, with a little help from Game Genie, of course. who basically didn't have Game Genie back in the day? Like really, like if you didn't have Game Genie, you were stuck playing the game for days and days at a time and never getting to the next game you wanted to play. Like nowadays, like for instance, like me, I know I'm jumping from topic to topic and everything. Nowadays, you go from it's hard to go from one game to another because there's like you want to try to achieve trophies like for the PlayStation Network and stuff like that, and everything like that. You get like trophies and everything, but in our day we didn't have to deal with trophies for doing certain tasks in the game. We basically just play the game for fun. Like me, I don't do it for the trophies and stuff like that unless I want the trophy and stuff like that. On PlayStation Network, it's like crazy. I mean, not even I mean, when the PlayStation 3 came around, everybody's like, "Ooh," but it was like super expensive at the time. I mean, let me tell you something. All three, like down here, where my arm is right here, my PlayStation 3. I got this in 2009. Then many years later, after Hurricane Sandy, I ended up getting the PlayStation 4 eventually. And then last year, bought the PlayStation 5. And believe me, when I basically say this, it's crazy. And if I want to, I mean, there's a lot of talk about another PlayStation system coming out, which is PlayStation 6. I mean, when is Sony going to stop with upping these games? Like, just take a break. Work on something easy. Work on games for the PlayStation 5 and 4, man. I mean, okay, a lot of people basically... Now, Eileen, I basically know... I don't know, or... I'm probably guessing here. I'm guessing Walmart basically doesn't have DVDs anymore. Like, Target and Best Buy... basically don't have, they don't sell DVDs anymore. So, bye-bye DVD era, or Blu-ray era, and stuff like that. Now, if you basically want to get a CD or a game, or, you basically get the physical copies of the game, but that's starting to become obsolete as well. Which is like a really sad day, because now, if you want a game, it's either get the physical while they're in stock, or you're screwed, and you're pretty much gonna, you're gonna probably have to try to pay top dollar. I mean, I can tell you, it's like a lot of Target and Best Buy stores no longer here, where I live at, and stuff like that, sell DVDs or Blu-rays, which sucks. Well, that's good that Walmart basically still sells DVDs and Blu-rays. I mean, that's a new thing. Target basically sells records. There's a comic book store in the mall called Newberry that sells vanity records and stuff like that, just like what they do in Target. Best Buy just sells games and novelty stuff, like figures, okay. As you can basically see in the background, I have a lot of figures and stuff like that. Do I, I kid you not, when I say it, I do not play with them. I collect them and everything. I keep the boxes, so when I move, I'll put them back in the box for when I move, and then take them out of the box and then put them back on display. And stuff like that, like for instance, it may seem like, I mean, if I was a kid, I'd be like, what kid wouldn't love to have a Goliath, Sega Genesis version of Goliath, in their apartment, in their room. Me, I grew up as a kid, and I was like, wow, let me play this. let me play with it as a kid. But as I grew up, I realized the value of certain things, and I was like, okay, you know. I got a I believe. I got a let me get up and everything. I got a Funko Pop of you're gonna call me kid, childish and everything, unless that's I got the Green Ranger, because Green Ranger in my day with the Dragon Dagger was very cool back in my day, and so that I collect it. Plus, and I kid you not on this, I also have a silver version of Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, and so that which came with a T-shirt in my size, which is very cool to get this. That's a Funko Pop figure too. One thing I think you would love, Eileen, and so that is I also got this, what you call it, it's probably dirty and dusty. Is my King Mickey, my King Mickey figure. This guy right here. I got him and stuff like that. I got at a comic book store that was near my old apartment and everything. And stuff like that. I got him. Yeah, it's kind of like which but the one thing is, I don't sell them. And if I was I mean, I have figures that are in the box, but one of the boxes is damaged, so that loses value when the box is damaged as well. And I never took them out of the box because they were they were like dolls and everything. Sailor Moon dolls. Yes, I had Sailor Moon dolls. I kid you not. Kingdom Heart Mickey Mouse, King Mickey with the Keyblade, which is pretty cool, from Kingdom Hearts. I got him. Plus, I'm gonna put King Mickey right here for now. Plus, a few I think it was before I went back to work or during my work, I came across this thing. This was worth, this thing was what you call it? I got Sora and everything, and everything. I got this at a what you call it? This is not a toy. This is an actual statue of Sora and everything, which is pretty cool, and stuff like that. It's really cool because he's got the Kingdom Hearts logo on the bottom of him, which is very cool and everything. The actual what you call it? Is really good. Sora was one of my main characters besides King Mickey and everything also, and stuff like that. Because look at the actual detail of the statue's facial expression. I mean, I basically have tons of space in my apartment and stuff like that. The one thing that's gonna suck is I'm basically going to have to try to move stuff around to make room for my Christmas stuff, because Christmas is coming up, and of course I'm decorating my apartment and stuff like that, I mean, I tell you, if you're a big collector like me, and for instance, when I was a kid, growing up, I used to play with my toys. Although, what kid wouldn't want to play with a toy? that came out in the 80s or back in the day. I remember maybe my first Thundercat figure was Slive I remember getting Slive back in the 80s and stuff like that from my godmother slash aunt. I ended up, I was like a very young kid and everything. I was going through asthmatic bronchitis. My grandmother was like very concerned. She said, I want to take Little John to the hospital over by I want to take I want to take Little John, to the hospital. And that's where I basically found out that I had asthmatic bronchitis, which is not fun having, to let you know. Because it's like, well, let's just say it's not a good feeling because you feel like you're sick and the only thing you actually do is so I ended up in the hospital. I had to use an inhaler, breathe in this air, and I had to like take a steroid shot in the arm, which I was like when you're a little kid, you basically are afraid of and petrified of certain things. I was like petrified of needles, and as I get older, and I realized I gotta take like a man, no longer being a baby, and so if I had to get a shot, I gotta get a shot. If I get a shot in the foot for gout, that's gonna hurt like a mother, I mean, the cartel, as you can basically see around my apartment, like for instance, I got a Sonic sticker here. I got no idea. You basically say you're probably saying to yourself, why get a Sonic sticker, and everything, like where am I going to put this thing? And I kind of figure maybe on my DVD case or on I got my desktop. And stuff like that, or like the many which quotes of my my world and everything. Oh my God, it's hot in here. I put this on because I thought it was going to be cold and stuff like that. Now it's now I'm hot and overheat it. I'm going to need it later if I want to go out to my evening group later. And stuff like that, I'm basically gonna, can we get a drink? Now, one thing I gotta actually say is, I mean, I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you, like when I was engaged for like 15 years and everything like that, and I went to like certain family functions on my fiance's side of the family. There was like one, close to the end of the relationship. Not to change the subject of games and stuff like that. The thing that happened to me is, my mother-in-law basically, when I got into these little episodes where I felt like I was in pain, she gave me an Advan. Like, what the hell? I mean, I feel sorry for the next person that dates my ex-fiance, but that's on them, not me. I mean, the cartel, if you're basically dealing with your girlfriend's mother and family and everything. I mean, some of the family were good, believe it or not. Even though they drove me crazy a little bit, but I love them nonetheless and stuff like that. They were good people, but some of them basically, I feel like, most of what you call it, took advantage of me and my kindness and everything. But it wasn't bad and everything because they paid me back eventually, which was good. I'm drinking tonight. Fruit medley. I got the V8 Splash. I mean, How's my gout? Very good. I've been staying away from certain things. One thing I gotta actually say, and I'm very happy. I've basically not been falling off the bandwagon lately. Um, maybe last week I basically jumped off the bandwagon a little bit because I had like one crab stick. My friend came over um, for a couple of days. He came over like Friday night. He had like these crab sticks that we ordered Chinese and everything. I had like the wonton soup, which was not bad for me and stuff like that. But the next day, Saturday, for lunch, I had like a crab stick, like half a crab stick. So it was like not bad. Like as long as I didn't like constantly eat it, I'm fine. And stuff like that. But let me tell you, like Sunday, and I kid you not, on Sunday this week, like I put on, like I put on weight and everything, and stuff. That's like been very tricky to lose the weight and everything, because and I gotta tell you, Eileen, my job that I work at, I don't think Beautiful has told you. If you know who Beautiful is, Stacy, has probably told you that my job basically cut my day in hours to an hour and 30 minutes, which is ridiculous. I'm thinking at the end of the year or when tax season comes up next year, I'm gonna do my taxes, and I'm gonna, if nothing changes, I'm quitting my job. As much as I don't want to do that, I have no choice. I mean, I basically swore how much my paycheck is gonna be Paycom, and I'm like, what the hell, man? Like 40 something dollars, one day a week. Can I get paid every 2 weeks? No, that's not. That's not living. That's like crazy. That's like paying Annie money. Like, I mean, most people get like okay. I'm not sure if you're gonna say this. If I wanted to, I could get paid to basically make YouTube videos, but I feel like if you basically make it, if you basically charge people to to see your videos, you're basically selling out and stuff like that sometimes. So I prefer not to be like everybody else and say, okay, if you want to see an actual video, that I have on hold and stuff like that, you got to pay me money to like me. Why do I have to pay? Why do I have to have you people, you viewers, basically pay to watch my videos when you can basically watch it here for nothing? Most people do it because they want to sell out or they basically really, really need the money, which is understandable. Me, I really need the money, but the one thing is, I'm not desperate, that desperate to basically go begging for money. Like some people we know, and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into names and details, but some people basically know who I'm talking about, especially Stacy. Eventually, apparently she knows who I'm talking about, and if she's in the chat, she'll probably blurt his name out. And Eileen, if you know who I'm talking about, you know that he has a lot of YouTube channels, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I mean, to kind of tell you, let me tell you something. I had it somewhere. I have so much crap. That's not even funny. Like I have, I have a selfie stick, which my mom got me one year for Christmas. She was like saying, "Do you want one?" I'm like, "Okay." I could basically use it for my phone, which is pretty cool, and stuff like that, which is cool. I don't know if he stops in the in the chat and stuff like that. I'm talking about somebody that plays the piano, and he asked for a selfie stick and everything at one time on one of his YouTube channels here on YouTube and everything. He goes by the name DJ Piano. Oh my god, yeah, like it's almost an hour. I could basically, yeah, I can actually stream for maybe almost 2 hours, maybe at least. One thing that's like really, like that's kind of really creepy. Yeah, now you know who I'm talking about and stuff like that, you know. Um, the one thing I can actually say is when you basically beg for something, and yeah, like for instance, if you have a YouTube channel, don't make it where you can basically just beg for stuff and stuff like that, and you know, and stuff like that. Like for instance, I do this as a hobby. I do the live streaming for a hobby. I do the video making as a hobby. Like some, yeah, like for instance, I'm not that tired. Yeah, actually, I basically slept most of the day yesterday and everything. And believe it or not, Eileen, I basically kid you not when I basically say this. I got up like around a little after 1 o'clock, 12:50 something, to go food shopping and everything. So I go to the store near me. Went food shopping early this morning. You're gonna be like, whoa, you're nuts, and everything. But I basically did it because it's less stressful. It's like it's close to home, and it's like very convenient for me to basically just walk to the store, walk back to my place and everything, to my apartment and everything, and yeah, like nothing bad ever happens here. Fingers crossed that nothing ever bad happens around here. And if it does, I basically stay in my apartment with the door locked, and that's it. Yeah, I got my window open, my window shade open. I gotta get some curtains for crying out loud. My window area looks very plain, but the one thing there's a little pot, basically trying to grow a bonsai tree, which hasn't sprouted yet. So I guess I got a lemon of a bonsai. So, oh well. But one thing I can actually say is, um, when you basically shop at nighttime, like past midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, like I got back here like almost 2:30 in the morning, and I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, like let me watch some TV, like see what's on. Which one? I had some donuts, everything. Not the best thing for me to be eating and everything. I'm trying to watch my weight and everything. But the one thing was, like, I got like so many medical issues. Like, I probably, like, I got to cut back on the sweets and everything, which is not good because they basically said at one time I might probably be diabetic. If my weight progresses to go up. I mean, I was at 250. Then I dropped down to 240, 230. So it's like yo-yoing. Like it's like going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So it's like crazy. So, I gotta figure what the hell. Obviously, like if I lose the weight, I lose the weight. If I don't, I don't. Like, like it's just crazy. Like I say to myself, I'm either living or I'm dying. Like if you're not living, then you're dying and stuff like that. Like like for instance, I basically do this live stream to keep me motivated to basically do something and talk with you about my my personal issues and stuff like that. Not too personal and everything. Like you know, and sometimes I do some crazy stuff here and like on my videos. So that's nothing new. I do I do tons of crazy stuff on my live stream and stuff like that now and then. One of the things I basically like, for instance, I think if you basically saw my last live stream, I'm still working on fixing my friend's PS4. The only problem I'm having is getting to the internal hard drive, which is the inside of the PlayStation 5. Not PlayStation 5, the PlayStation 4, and stuff like that. But the one thing there's a screw that's like really stripped beyond anything, so I'm trying to figure out how I can basically get it out without breaking the system. I tried something stupid, and so that, so I probably, I probably did a little messing it up a little bit, but it's still good. So it's still in good shape and everything, but other than that, still working on that. The repairs are going to cost me okay. The repairs I need to do on this PlayStation 4 right here is I need a new power supply. This is the power supply right here. You're like, why are you going to get a new power supply? I'm basically going to show you why I need to get a new power supply for my friend's PS4. It's a safety issue, and everything. Like for instance, if you can basically see the coil, the copper coil right here, it's like all dusty and shit and everything. So it's like really dusty. And so I could clean that. Constantly clean it. But there's still dust in the in the coil and stuff like that. So cleaning this is a pain in the ass, because there could be more dust in here. There could be more dust in here than anything. I mean, when I took the power supply out from my friend's PS4. I kid you not, there was clutters of dust in here. Clutter of dust. Hair, because, you see, the damn thing I can basically tell you is, the system is like a vacuum cleaner. When you look at it. I mean, okay, you see the vents right there, right? Now, when you had the actual fan inside, for instance, that's another thing I got to replace. If I can get to it, but I got to take the external, the internal hard drive out first. Because I need to get the internal hard drive out to get to the fan belt, the cooling fan for the PlayStation 4. And then when I'm kind of estimating, if I'm lucky enough, the power supply should cost me about $50, off of Amazon and everything. If I could get a new power supply, brand new, and stuff like that. This is okay. But the one thing though is I don't want to take a chance with the copper coil right here, like I said before, because I don't know if you can basically see it. It's very, very, very dusty. Actually, I'm gonna get my over camera. I gotta basically show you on my gaming screen and stuff like that first. Video game capture device. Not that camera. Wait, game screen. This. Nope. G camera. Alright, basically gonna show I'm going to show you the coil. I don't think I could basically show it. It's not working. Why is that? Game screen. HD camera. Okay, that's not working. That's definitely not working. Logitech. HD camera. There we go. Ah, shit. Yeah, I had it working for a second and then it just literally screws me. Let me try something. I go back to live screen. Go to screen. Deactivate when that's showing. Deactivate. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, anyway, anyway. Anyway, yeah, I did dust and stuff like that on the which court is pretty much and everything. So yeah, I got. I don't know. Basically, gonna see if I'm gonna basically see if the thing is working properly. Probably not. There we go. I got that working again. Close. This is my game screen, so yeah, I'm gonna go back to the live screen and some of that. But yeah, as you can basically see the tremendous amount of I mean, this thing basically had a lot of dust in it, and everything. So yeah, the repairs are gonna be probably for a new for a new power supply. It's gonna be about $49 plus tax plus shipping and handling is gonna be at least $50-$60 plus the new fan, cooling fan for a replacement is going to be under $20 plus the shipping and handling. So you kind of figure pretty much close to $100 for everything for this, for the power supply and the cooling fan and everything all together. Like I gotta tell you, this has been a challenge. I can sum it out. But the one thing is, I'm not gonna buy anything until I basically get everything that I need, until I get the internal hard drive out of the PlayStation 4 system itself and everything like that. Until I get the internal hard drive out, I'm not buying the power supply or the internal hard drive for it yet. And it looks like everybody went to sleep. I don't know if I want to keep talking. But other than that, if anybody's still here in chat, chat with me for a while. Just to talk, I mean, I'm basically having V8 V8. This live stream is brought to you by V8 Splash, Fruit Melody, and some of that. I'm not selling out. Don't worry. I don't get paid to basically show that and stuff like that. But it would be funny though. Like for instance, I got like a ring, like a program on my phone. I got a program on my phone where I can basically make ringtones on my, on my phone. Some of the ringtones I can't basically play here on my live stream and stuff like that. Although, guessing since nobody's answering in the chat, I'm basically gonna get ready to sign out for the live stream and everything. This is my PS. Yeah, not my PS. I love you, man. I love your live stream. Let's see my game stream. Yeah, the PlayStation. Yeah. Why am I saying PlayStation? That's Nintendo Switch. I mean, one of the things I basically did growing up as a kid, after the Atari and the ColecoVision, which I had a ColecoVision back then. My first Atari got destroyed. Because when I was a kid, when it wasn't working right, I was like, not working. I got literally destroyed it as a child because I was like very destructive as a kid, very destructive. Because if I got very frustrated with something, the game, I would get like really angry and frustrated and everything. Nowadays, I basically don't get as frustrated and angry as I used to. But like this, the working on the PlayStation 4 system is a little stressful and everything, but it's not like too stressful. I basically just gotta try to calm my mind and just literally stop and relax and if I can't get to the internal hard drive, then I can't get to the internal hard drive, or I'll just have to. Well, I wouldn't bash and smash it and everything. No way. No way. That's a perfectly good system that I took apart and everything, and I want to try to see if I can fix it, because this is one of the reasons. This is one of my many talents. If I basically, like for instance, YouTube has taught me a lot of things over the years. I've learned how to video edit it, although I had that skill to begin with, because I worked at an agency called Quest Media, which is at the Snug Harbor Culture Center here where I live at and everything. And I used to do gophering jobs, and while I was doing that, I was basically watching I was like watching what they do, and it's like very amazing because you're putting clip by clip, with commercials along with it, and and that was pretty cool, because and at one point I tried to go in for advertising, trying to see about get promotions and stuff like that for the show, which was profiles and stuff like that here in New York. And now it's called New York Profiles and stuff like that. So if you live here in New York, you can basically watch it. The host is Mickey Burns, which I basically knew the guy from high school and everything, because I was at a special school and everything, and it was very frustrating and everything. Like, it's a long story to get into and everything. But I got transferred to another school, and I ended up meeting this great teacher who became my idol at the time, and he still is somewhat. And I learned how to basically do stuff. Like, I basically learned how to produce videos and everything, like do video editing. I got a program on my computer that's called Coral Video Studio and everything, which I basically use that to make my witch court. And with the help of YouTube and everything, I basically learned how to fix certain things. Like, the first thing I basically fixed way back when, back in my day, was how to fix a Nintendo. When the Nintendo does that flashing thing constantly, and you're like you're trying to stop flicking your eyes when it flashes like colors like blue, purple, blah 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 blah. Like, it would drive you nuts. Like, you would be like you feel like you're gonna have a seizure. What I basically did is I followed an instruction on how to get rid of, how to stop that. And what I basically did is I basically took the pin, that's in this, in this chip, took it out, and it worked, and stuff like that. Like this one, this one, which in the Nintendo system, when I had the Nintendo, and everything, I took that pin out to stop it from doing that, and it worked. And that's all for the help of you YouTubers out there for teaching me how to do things, and I thank you for it. Every YouTuber that basically does a how to fix or how to clean or how to do anything is it's awesome. Like, I would recommend, if you basically see a video you like and stuff like that, and and you get frustrated, try to download that video and try to learn from the video, which is awesome. Like me, I'm an internet producer and everything now. I basically created a company that's not high, well known and stuff like that, but it's I'm the only worker that basically works for my company and everything, because if I hire anybody else, I'm gonna have to pay them top dollar. So I'm basically the main person of my company, called John 11 How Productions and stuff like that. And stuff like that. Yes, John 11 How Productions is owned and funded by me, and stuff like that. It's really good to basically do stuff like that. It's not a real company. It's just something I made up out of my head and stuff like that. And I basically do stuff and everything. If a job was to say, "What's John 11 Hot Productions? Who's which ones?" I'd say you're actually talking to the manager of John 11 Hot Productions, which is me, and I'm looking to find another job where I could basically try to fix or do stuff I have so many skills that I think are going that can basically be a good asset to certain companies and stuff like that, So let's say if somebody wanted their classic mod it, I don't know if they basically make the Witch Court anymore for the the Nintendo and Genesis Classics and stuff like that anymore. It's called a Hi-Chi thing and stuff like that. But the one thing I basically do when I basically mod it is I check it over and over again. Like, if there's something that needs to be taken off the classic and put something new back on, something new that works and everything. That's how I do it. If there's a game that doesn't work, then I got to take it off the classic and delete the program and everything like that. It's because that's programming. If you basically know what you're doing, you do it. I mean, that's another thing. I basically got to thank YouTubers out there for the high cheat thing, and stuff like that, and finding like walkthroughs, how-tos, like from walkthroughs to how-tos and do's and do nots. That's all thanks to you YouTubers out there. Those are the basically people that should be getting paid for their videos, because I mean, if they don't want to do that, that's fine, because they don't need the money, because they just want to do it good, which is good and everything. Me, if I was to basically say how to do, how do you repair a system, or let's do a repair, which would probably be like a good video to basically do when I think about when I think about it, like how do you fix a PlayStation 4, or let's fix this system if we really want to. That is, which is kind of which is redundant, because who doesn't want to repair a system to full T and everything? And before anybody else says anything, yes, I know this. I need to shave again. I basically trimmed it a little bit. It was like very hairy. Okay. And stuff like that. And stuff like that. Yeah. So like that'd be like an idea for down the road and stuff like that to basically do. A live stream on PlayStation Home, not PlayStation Home, but PlayStation. I miss PlayStation Home. PlayStation Playroom and stuff like that on the PlayStation 4, and like basically full screen and stuff like that. And I gotta apologize if it looks like I'm scratching my nose. I'm not. Like picking my nose. I'm not. I'm like just scratching it without going actually in the nostrils and stuff like that, which is kind of annoying. I might be getting into a fight with somebody. It's itchy. Now, ideas for a program, ideas for which one that I have, coming up. Oh my God, I might need to go back. I might need to go to sleep soon. This is one of the things I could basically do: sleep until whatever time I need to get up and go somewhere. Me, I basically been I went to work Tuesday. Yesterday I slept through most of the day, and then the evening, I wanted things to rush a little bit, so I was like, I feel drained from my job, even though I just work an hour and 30 minutes. But the one thing I was I basically walked in the morning from point A to point B to get to my job and everything. So I was like really tired, because sometimes I get up early in the morning during my work day, and I gotta take the 3rd next month, which is we go into Christmas time. On the 3rd, which is when I go to work of next month, which is the week after Thanksgiving week, the 3rd, I basically have to pay my rent. I got to pay my rent and stuff like that, which my rent is $670 plus a money order, which is $3.40, and eventually it's going to go up to $4 probably next year, which is going to be a kick in the pants, which is a pain in the ass. Because when things go up, it's like so annoying. Like if it goes up to more than anything close to 10 or whatever, then I'm going to have to try to find another way to pay my rent. Like maybe do a money store thing, or checking cash base, or whatever. I don't know. Whatever the choices are. Or if the rent gets too high to live in here, I'm going to have to move to another apartment, which I love this apartment that I'm in. It's got 1 bedroom. The living room's spacious, like it's big. It's like a lot of space. I got my little computer station here, working station, plus entertainment right behind me, and everything. If I had to find another place, I would have to get rid of certain things, and I don't want to do that. If I got like a bigger place, bigger than this one, for less, that'd be great also. because then I could put every single poster I have, from Nintendo posters to whatnot, anywhere. Like I got a Super Mario World poster, Mario Brothers 3 poster, Mario Brothers poster, Pokemon, Sailor Moon, Akira, Dragon Balls, Sailor Moon, and so many posters. Plus, I got posters in my bedroom, believe it or not. I think drinking this whatchamacallit stuff is like, now I'm feeling cold again. It is crazy. I feel like that song from Katy Perry. I'm hot and I'm cold. I'm yes and I know. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. All right. Guessing since nobody's chatting with me here and I can chat in my stream, I'm gonna call it a morning. I'll see you guys later. Maybe I'll do a live stream. Probably I might do a live stream again later on this evening. Probably when I get home from evening group or whatever, if I'm not too exhausted out of my mind and everything, I'll probably have like some chicken nuggets or something for dinner. Or I might probably stream before but that's probably not the best of ideas. So just do it when I get back from my evening group that I go to. It's like evening therapy and everything, evening group therapy. And then tomorrow I got therapy in the afternoon. Then the weekends are free. I'm trying to figure out what I could probably do this weekend. I saw Venom Last Dance, which is very good. I guess now would be a good time to basically sign out for now and catch you guys later. Maybe I'll do that. Let's play this game if we really want to. That is live stream version of Knight Rider, which I really am not going to feel comfortable playing it, but I'm going to play it anyway on a live stream and everything, and talk about it later on this evening. Today is November 14th, 2024, and stuff like that. And basically, plus it's Thursday, so I'll basically see you guys later. Later.